Alright, so now that we have learned about the color wheel, we are actually going to be creating our own color wheel today, and we are doing a paint lab where we are actually going to mix these colors and see what they do for real on our paper plate. So you will have a paper plate and you will have the colors blue, red, and yellow, which will be our primary colors. You will also have a paper towel that you will need to clean your fingers off before we go into new colors, because we want to keep these colors pure. We do not want to go in with other colors, or we're going to be mixing colors inside of our little containers, and we don't want to do that. We want to mix colors on our paper plate. You will also have your color wheel. This will be your little cheat sheet if you need it. So what you're going to do, the very first thing we're going to do is we're going to make this triangle with our primary colors. Okay? So I think I'm going to start out with blue, and you don't need a whole lot of paint. I barely dipped my finger. And you're going to come up to the rim of the plate. Now make sure that your plate is turned right side up. We don't want it upside down. We want to do this with the plate right side up. And you're just going to come to the rim and you're going to do a little circular motions. Okay? And you want your little dots to be about as big as mine on the color wheel. Alright, and again, I need to do a triangle because I have to fit colors in between. So I don't want to come and put my red right there beside my blue. Instead of cleaning my blue finger right now, I think I'm just going to use a clean finger. And I'm going to go into red. I'm going to put my red here. Remember, I'm forming that triangle. And it don't have to be perfect. And then, of course, my yellow is going to go here, right? This is going to give me really nice spaces in between. Again, you can clean your finger, or I think I'm just going to go do a clean finger with yellow. Doesn't take a whole lot. And I'm going to do yellow. And that gives me nice big spaces to make my secondary colors. Okay. Now, I think I'm going to start up here. I'm going to look at these two colors, and I know I need to mix these two colors right here. So I already have some blue on my finger, although it's kind of drying. I've already got red, so I'm going to go ahead and, instead of wiping my red off, I'm going to go ahead and put the red down, and I'm going to dip into blue. Again, look, I'm going to dip my red. I need a little more red, just something that I can mix. And my blue finger, I'm making sure I'm putting my blue finger into the blue. Instead of using paintbrushes today, we're going to use our fingers. We don't have to do a lot of cleaning up. All we have to do is clean our hands. And I'm going to mix that blue. And I'm going to watch those two colors come together and create a whole new color, purple. Now I'm going to go between, let's see, I have red and yellow. I've got to put red and yellow in here. Well, I've got a clean red. I'm going to dip my red finger in red. Put a little more red. Now red is pretty rich, so you don't need a whole lot of red. You probably need way more yellow. I have a clean yellow right here, so I'm just going to dip that yellow, and voila. I have. Again, might want to add more yellow, so I'm going to clean that finger. And I'm going to add more yellow to really get that pretty orangey color. Because that red is really rich. Alright, and then I'm going to clean, I think I'm going to go ahead and clean all my little fingers off. Just going to wipe them off. It don't have to be perfect. You just don't want wet paint going in the dirty wet paint. Alright, and then I've got my blue and my yellow. So I think I'm going to dip in blue first. Again, that blue is really rich, so I want to add way more yellow. I'm going to clean my finger. Let's see, I think I'm going to use that one. It's pretty clean. And I'm going to pick up yellow, and I'm going to mix. I love these paper plates too because they mix really well because they're slick. Perfect. And then, now I've got this beautiful little color wheel that I've created. Now, I'm going to clean my finger. I'm going to add more yellow into that. I'm going to show you what happens. Add a little more yellow, you're going to get that brighter orange. And that's okay. You can experiment with this. You probably can't see it under the camera, but that's a lot brighter orange. All right, and then what you're going to do is in the middle, I want you to put your favorite, I want you to give me a little dot of your favorite color. So for instance, let's say my favorite color is orange. I'm going to add some yellow. And I already learned from mixing that I need a dab of red. Just a dab of that red to create a really pretty orange. That red is very rich, very dark. And you're going to add that color in the center. If you want purple, then you know what two colors come together to make purple. If you just really like blue, then just put your blue dot. You don't have to mix anything. You already have blue, right? And then you're going to leave these at the tables. You're going to go through the drive-thru. You're going to get one wipe, clean your hands, throw your trash away. Go ahead and go to carpet and read a book, and you can take these when you leave today. All right, have fun.